cut the music, cut the damn music, cut everything. Spotlight on me, cameras on me, microphones up, because this is important. I need to tell you exactly what is going on, because I am not happy. I knew it was coming. I should have known. I should have known you would scoop this low. I should have known you would done something like this to screw me out of the title. And to be honest, I am sick and tired of being screwed over. So Malik Brown, listen up and listen good. But for those who don't know exactly what's going on, I'm going to take you back to Survival. I'm going to take you back to our last pay-per-view. It was me, Zach Stone, in the ring for the DCA World Championship. And guess what? JC Wolfe comes out on top with the win, pins Zach Stone in the ring. 1, 2, 3, walks out the champion. But as usual, the new industry standard needs to take advantage and jump people, take advantage of any situation that they give them. But the thing, I knew for a fact that this wasn't Zach Starr's idea. I know for a fact this wasn't anyone's idea apart from Malik Brown, because he knew for a fact that I was going to dominate and I was going to be the mouth and the face of this company, and Malik Brown did not like that. Well, I'm sorry, my friend, because that's exactly what is happening, because I have taken this over and I will be the face of this company. As far as I'm aware, I might have not got your attention from all the stuff I've been saying about how I feel. Actually, no, how I feel. How I know you are so much full of shit that is unreal. You aren't worthy to be in this company. You aren't worthy to be on management. You aren't worthy to be even standing in the same industry as me. Because all you do and all you've ever done in your career is talk and talk and talk and take advantage. You see, Malik Brown, I'm a superstar like you. I have done that so many times. I think that's one thing you fail to understand, is, believe it or not, both of us have a lot in common. You know, we're almost the same kind of superstar. But this is the thing. I don't need to take shortcuts. I get to the point, I do what I gotta do, and I take advantage at that point. I don't need to take shortcuts. I don't need to jump people from behind. I don't need to attack people after they've done a match. I don't need to take advantage of champions when they're injured. But this is why I get so frustrated with Malik Brown. I came out to that ring. Yes, I may have interfered and cost you your match. Apologies for that one. Not at all. But the reason I did that was to get your attention. That's all I've wanted, Malik Brown. That's all I've wanted for so long, is your attention. But this is the thing, Malik Brown. You have crossed the line. I can take losing a match or two. I can take, maybe losing a title shot, because I know for a fact that in the day I'll get back in that title picture. But you cost me my title. I won that belt. 1, 2, 3. Middle of the ring. But no, Malik Brown, you didn't like that. You didn't like the fact that I was better than you. And then you pull everybody down. You pull everybody back just to feed your own ego. Malik Brown, you have opened up Pandora's box. And believe me, Pandora's box, when I'm involved, is not a good place to be. And you have your lackey, your paper champion, jump me, and then have some other dickhead, Smokey, who hasn't done nothing in this industry. For so long has done nothing. He has been a shadow, and all of a sudden, just because the new industry standard, he's pushing to the forefront. You bring him in. He comes in, pins me in the ring. He didn't have to do anything, and that frustrates me the worst. The fact that he took it, that I didn't have an opportunity, I didn't have the chance to kick his ass. There's no more catchphrases. There's no more cockiness. There's no more, I'm this, I am that. Because I proved to everybody at Survival that I am the future of DCA. Malik Brown, when I get my hands on you, believe me, Malik Brown, not only will I end your career here in DCA, I will end your career in CCL. I will end your career in virtual wrestling. I will end your career full stop. I will take your management position and I will shove it so far up your ass that you'll be sticking out your own dollar bills. I will kill you mentally, I will kill you physically, and I will kill you verbally. Because people know when JC Wolfe gets on the mic, shit goes down. And believe me, Elite Brown, the things I have to say to you, you won't like. Management won't like. The board of directors won't like. Even my own manager, Shazeen Freer, will not like what I've got to say. But believe me, Malik Brown, I will kill you.
JC. I see that you're out there and it looks like you're in your gear and it looks like you're ready to fight. And I know that you want to prove yourself so much. So, you know what? If you really want to have your shot at the world title, then I'll give it to you. You just got to go through a match against this man right here. And right here in front of everybody here in DCA, you can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are world champion material. You just got to go through Godzilla to do it.
I came out here tonight to speak my mind about the recent comments by everybody calling me a coward just because I decided to cash my rematch clause, not anybody else's, mine, and go pin a guy that was down, and I took advantage of it, which was smart. Anybody else would have done the same thing, and I'm a coward. How hypocritical is that? I'll bring up a couple examples for you, okay? Okay, fans, listen. Everybody in the back, listen. Casey Gordon runs me over. Everybody uses the excuse of, oh, he's a monster, so it's not really that surprising. Blah, blah, blah. He's a monster, blah, blah. He's this monster guy, blah, 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 blah. And that's what everybody expects of him. But I'm a coward. And what is that? A bitch. But nobody says that. They just call him a monster. He's this, he's that. Oh, he's scary. Oh, man, fuck that. I'm gonna bring up another guy. Okay, number 2. Atlas Jones cost me my world championship by clotheslining, a frontline, whatever the fuck he calls it, and puts Casey Gordon's arm over me and cost me the match. But that was only because somebody who wasn't even involved with me attacked him. And all of a sudden it's my fault. And that's the excuse. And everybody's fine with it. And everybody still cheers and everything else. And I get screwed out of everything I have worked hard for? Hell no. And I'm the coward? Man, all I hear is a bunch of excuses. Bitch-made excuses from... call me a coward because I took advantage of my rematch clause when y'all made all those excuses for those bitches who are nothing. They do not want nothing for DCA. They don't want nothing. They wanted to destroy it. They don't care. They're just plain and simple. They don't care. This is the main reason we formed, because we tired of these fake ass people in DCA claiming they are here for DCA when they only here for themselves. And they just do what they want to do. Okay, I'm done with that. That's my rant. You see, I decided, myself, I'm sick and tired of doing things for everybody else. Just like them people, they greedy and everything else, but me, I always looked out for everybody. Now, I decided to look after myself for a change, and I'm a coward. I decided to do the smart thing. I decided to take advantage. I decided to take what was mine, and I did. And look what is with me right now. And it ain't going nowhere. I'll be damned, it ain't going nowhere. I don't give a damn who you are, Great D, anybody. This title is not leaving. So, bring it.
You know, I expected to be out here with Zach Starr or JC Wolfe, but you know what? Smokey, you'll make a nice consolation prize. I don't think we formally met in person. I'm AJ Young, the DCA Celestial Champion, former two-time Call All-Stars champion, and the man you stopped from becoming the DCA World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, you confused? Well, allow me to refresh your memory. Not too long ago on Takedown, I was in a match with Zach Stone, who was the reigning DCA World Heavyweight Champion at the time. I was this close to beating him, making a statement to being #1 contender, and then eventually beating him for the DCA World Heavyweight Championship. But guess who decided to get involved just as I was on the cusp of victory? Your DCA World Champion, Smokey. And when you decided to get involved in my match, you got in my way. And then you went on to lose to Zach Stone at Proving Ground the same night I became the DCA Celestial Champion. So what'd you do when you couldn't beat the world champ one-on-one, man-to-man? You had your buddies in the new industry standard help you out, put you in the right place at the right time so you could walk out of Survival with the DCA World Heavyweight Championship. And that's all fine and dandy. To be honest with you, if I had the resources you did, I would have done the exact same thing. The difference lies in the fact that I wouldn't have needed it because I would have actually gotten the job done the first time. As far as I'm concerned, you may be world champion, but the real champ is standing right in front of you. I don't need a group called the New Industry Standard full of guys that have been around for a decade. Let's face facts. I don't care about what you've done. I don't care what Zach Starr has done. I don't care what anybody in the New Industry Standard has done. There is only one New Industry Standard in DCA, and you're looking right at him. The way I see it, you hit your peak a long time ago. The only reason you're staying afloat is the only reason a lot of people in DCA are staying afloat is because they have a group behind them. I'm in DCA with a bunch of followers, not individuals. Everybody has a group, the Uprising, the New Industry Standard, the Blacklist, because no one is good enough to do anything on their own. No one is good enough to do anything on their own besides AJ Young. While you've needed henchmen and management to get the job done, all I've needed is me, myself, and I. And that is all I will ever need. So go ahead, keep calling yourself the world champion. Keep plugging the New Industry Standard as the dominant force in DCA. But one thing you and your buddies need to realize, you're not in DCA anymore. You're in DCA. J. Young.
You know what, AJ? You're right. You're still Celestial Champion, even though you kind of won by fluke. You retained the title by fluke, and by all means, Calvin Richardson should be Celestial Champion right now. But hey, that's neither here nor there. But what is going to happen tonight is that since you have put yourself there in front of Smokey and you talk about how he's past his prime, why don't you prove it? I mean, everybody here likes to say we talk a lot of shit. So, hey, AJ, how about you prove it in front of all these people here tonight? You say that Smokey is past his prime, he's not a deserving World Heavyweight Champion? Well, let's see if the former Call All-Stars champion can actually prove that, because tonight it's going to be you and the Young Gun one-on-one in the main event here at Takedown. Champion versus champion. You say you're the best? Prove it.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Hi there. I'm Eddie Mack alongside. I'm sorry. I'm literally just like jumping in the chair here after all this craziness to open the show. We can't finally introduce ourselves. I hope, right?
Yeah, sure hope we can.
Okay, yeah, okay. Eddie Mack, V-Pot, Brian Henniger. Smokey versus AJ Young later tonight in the main event, and it's just been a pretty weird couple of weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, sure.
That probably goes without saying, to be honest with you.
Well, we opened this edition. Actually, this would technically be the second match on the show, wouldn't it?
Yes. After that massacre that was Tyson Jax and JC Wolfe.
Yeah, I saw that. I wouldn't exactly call it a massacre, but we'll go ahead and use that word, thanks. Yeah, right. Anyway, that's the Great D. He'll be taking on a former DCA World Champion in a matter of moments in our opening match proper, I guess.
Yeah.
As this turf war has taken on some would say, dark meaning, a dark direction, if you will, in the last few weeks with Smokey now the new DCA heavyweight champion of the world. As I mentioned, he will be in action tonight in our main event against the Celestial champion AJ Young. As far as I know, neither championship is at stake in that match. But hey, considering how this show was started, would you really be surprised if that changes at the end of the hour?
Probably not. And speaking of which, you gotta wonder what the Great D thinks of this whole thing, Eddie. I mean, he did beat Smokey at Survival. Does that put him in line for a shot at the world title?
I would think so. Oh, as a matter of fact, I would think so. And guess what? Now that you mentioned that, on May 12th at the DCA UCWO Super Show, that's the show that your guys and these guys are doing together. The Great D will be challenging Smokey for the DCA World title.
Oh wow!
Yeah. But he's got to focus. But he's got to focus on the task at hand at first, and that being the very tough Anthony Lewis. And here we go.
And the thing about the Great D is, Anthony Wilson, not the biggest star here in virtual wrestling, at least on par of the Great D. But you and I both know Anthony. He's not going to be taking Anthony Wilson lightly. He goes into every match as if it were a world title opportunity.
Anthony Lewis.
Anthony Lewis. I apologize, guys.
But yeah, Anthony Lewis, no stranger to big matches. He is a former DCA World Champion.
And a former member of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Also that, though the latter has not been verified. Our merch now.
He did used to have the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on his tights.
Yeah, this is true. Great D sweeps the leg, takes him down. How elbow tie once again, and Lewis backing the Great D into the corner.
And we get a clean break.
Absolutely. And guys, let me ask you this. What a feather in the cap for Anthony Lewis would this be if he could get a victory over the Great D in a match like this tonight? It would be a huge boon to his career.
Right before the Great D's championship match at the DCA. Oh God! Ow!
That was a Cobra Clutch suplex.
Yes, it was.
Now, what were you saying, Eddie?
I was gonna say as I was trying to follow up on Brian's point of what a big win it would be for Anthony Lewis right before Great D's world title opportunity at the DCA UCW World Super Show coming up in about a couple of weeks.
Yep. And that's going to be a hell of a show when we go head to head with the DCA.
And hang on. Chinlock now by the Great D. Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, remember that TJ Kennedy will most likely get the winner of that title match at the 4-year anniversary show.
That's coming up on June 1st. TJ Kennedy will challenge whoever the DCA World Champion is at that event. And what I probably imagine will be one of the biggest shows in DCA history. Oh, jawbreaker counter.
Next to the Super Show at my league.
Does that show have a name, by the way?
Yeah.
Cover 2 near fall.
Yeah, I'm calling it DCA versus UCWL head to head.
And did you see that near fall there from the Great D? Great D, I was surprised there. He wasn't able to put Anthony Lewis away. He looked to referee.
Rathbone Sally, and
thank you.
Cover suplex by Lewis, that gets a near fall.
You know, one thing about referees in the wrestling world, I've been saying this for years, is that it's very interesting with referees because every referee kind of has their own cadence, their own timing for calling a 3 count.
Yeah, don't tell that to Zaya, Brian.
Yeah,
he's got to live it.
He's got issues with Rathbone at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all have issues with Rathburn Sally at the moment.
not like he does.
Oh yeah, not like he does.
Now Lewis has Great D in the corner, and oh my God, that boy's strong.
And so does the Great D.
Spinebuster. Oh. Is this new? Is this new news I'm getting?
Yeah, here's the cover from Great D.
Near fall, just a 2. Lewis, fighting back, needed a got the belly suplex. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, apparently tonight we're going to also see the tag titles are going to be on the line tonight when the Blacklist takes on the Rising Suns.
Rising Suns have been on quite the roll as a light sidewalk slam by the Great D. Hooks the leg. 2. No. As mentioned, Rising Suns, they've been on quite the roll lately, and they will finally get their opportunity at the tag titles. I mean, granted, that role has been mainly due to Takeru, but let's be honest, let's not really question it. I mean, goodness, what are
big German suplex there from Anthony Lewis.
Oh. Leg hooks, near fall. Lewis hard right hand turns around the Great D.
Look at that.
Went for a T-bone suplex, but the Great D able to shift his weight into a crossbody, and now a huge senton.
Senton from Brettrup. Leg hooks. Near fall.
A lot of near falls in this contest.
Yeah, it looks like Great D's getting a little frustrated.
Well, he thought this,
he had to... face first in the turnbuckle goes to Great D, and now Lewis with repeated knee strikes. And down goes the former CCL and XCWL World Champion. And now Lewis going belly throw. Great D had to know that Anthony Lewis was not going to be an easy out.
Well, he had to be. Well, look. The Great D is a wonderful champion. He's a very valiant champion. He knows you don't take any opponent lightly. But there are some opponents that you don't go into it. Oh!
Oh, geez! Spike DDT on the great D and hang on, cover.
I'll let you guys say it.
We got a bleeder!
Yeah, bleeder.
That was for you, champ. But here's the thing. Anthony Lewis is a phenomenal wrestler, but at the same time, the Great D probably knows he's unheralded, probably didn't think he would be as stiff an opponent as he is proving to be right now.
Hang on, cover, Great D, near fall.
And he is getting angry. He is getting angry with Rathburn Sally. Do you see that?
Nice. Great D usually calm, cool, and collected, but he is getting a little frustrated that he's not able to put Anthony Lewis away here.
Well, exactly. And I'll tell you something. The board of directors and the competition committee here in the DCA, I'm sure they're watching this match. They're seeing,
nice high knee there by the Great D.
Yeah, did that one Harley Race style.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say shade to Harley Race and Triple H.
And now Great D up top. Was he thinking great elbow, perhaps?
No, instead he goes.
Great D went down. He went down hard.
Oh, look at the strength to Anthony Lewis.
Oh, gutbuster. My goodness.
Gotta say, both these guys seem to be evenly matched right now.
They are. I would love to see them go at it again regardless of the outcome, but...
Exactly, and now...
Great D shows down and and now the frustration is starting to kick in for Anthony Lewis.
Exactly, and guys, both of these people know that the World Championship picture may be wide open at the moment, and Anthony's looking for a chance to pin one of the #1 contenders for that world title, but he's not going to do it if he keeps getting spine buster slammed like that by the Great D. But here's the thing, even if he doesn't beat the Great D, even if he doesn't do that, an impressive showing here will definitely improve his standings among the matchmakers.
Absolutely. Now Lewis, he's looking to finish off the Great D, I think. I don't know. We'll never know now.
And let's not also forget, guys, remember that Chris Knight could be looking for a world title shot after beating Malik Brown at Survival.
Yeah, he's got a strong case, though. Smokey may have to sleep with one eye open for a while.
It would appear that way, and now hook of the leg into a cover.
No!
Back and forth wrestling. Oh, and did you see that? Went for a snapmare, but Anthony Lewis able to move at just the right moment. That's a sign of a good wrestler, in my opinion. Great D now perched on that second turnbuckle. You might be thinking, he might be going for it, guys. The most overused move in all of virtual wrestling. The superplex.
Lewis absolutely on the money with the superplex. The leg is hooked and the Great D is still alive.
And Anthony Lewis is an angry man right now. He is looking for blood.
One of these two is going to have to hit something very, very big to put this thing away. Oh, Great D.
Yeah, whatever Great D had planned, Anthony Lewis just countered big time.
That has been the tenure of this matchup. Move and counter move. It has been just one big throwdown after another.
Leg hook by Lewis, too. No. What's it going to take for one of these two to... Oh, what a DT! On the Great D!
But Anthony Lewis cowers back with a jawbreaker.
And now these two are just exchanging hands. Oh, kick by the Great D. And the right hand sends the stagger Lewis into the corner. But Lewis able to quickly get out of it. And goodness, the full body weight of Lewis is coming in there.
Shades of Bobo Brazil using his rear end as a weapon there.
Oh, I mean, great D now.
Oh!
Great DDT.
That might be it, guys.
The leg is hooked. And he's got
No!
No, no.
No!
He just kicked out before 2.
How in the hell?
Great D thinking that was 3, but it was not. It was...
It is so rare to see anyone kick out of the great DDT, and Anthony Lewis did it.
Lost, looking for the final word. But the great D able to help his way out. Perhaps found that open wound. And for a DT, oh my goodness.
Here's the cover on Lewis.
That's the it. No.
The resilience of Anthony Lewis is I'll say it is shocking. I didn't think he'd last this long.
I'm not surprised he lasted this long. Remember, he is a former world champion.
Well,
And now-
true, but the great D is he's in a class by himself. So for a wrestler like Anthony Lewis to manage to stand the way he has, that's impressive.
Oh,
Exactly.
Big knee and jaw by Lewis.
Oh, look at this military press into a gutbuster.
The strength of Anthony Lewis at this stage of the match.
That's 275 pounds he lifted straight over his head.
And now Lewis spinning side slam. Oh my goodness.
Well, this is where he should be going for the finish instead of taunting the fans.
Exactly. You don't. There can't have any flies on you right now.
Great D. I think he's going to go for it, guys.
Looking for the great elbow. Oh, Lewis getting
he's
getting up.
measuring him.
He's laying in wait for him. Oh my God!
Oh!
Anthony Lewis with a huge spinning full body slam onto the great D. Use the momentum of the great D against him and out. Oh!
Oh my God!
A T-bone suplex.
I believe that was a.
Almost looked like almost like a Cobra Clutch version of it.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, it was a Cobra. That was a overhead Cobra Clutch suplex there. Now Lewis, he's got to cover on the great D. No!
Again, that military press, but no,
Not
the
this
great
time.
D.
Oh, spiked him again! He spiked Anthony Lewis again!
I think this time he's going to do it.
No, again, Anthony Lewis is getting back up.
Oh, this time he got it.
That time it hit him.
This time he got the spear out. Here we go again.
Oh my
Cobra
God!
Clutch suplex.
And now I think he may be going for what does he call this? The final word?
The final word, and he's
No. The final word just got interrupted.
Oh wait, D now with the greatest move of all time.
I can do it.
The leg is off, and it is over.
That's it. It's all over.
What a match!
Yeah. I gotta give credit where credit's due. Anthony Lewis, he hung in there.
He did.
But the Great D shows why he is what he is. And that is greatness.
Anthony Lewis has absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. He as he always does, gave 100% effort in this match. Maybe 150% effort.
sure hope Smokey was watching that, because, well, that could be his future.
The greatest move of all time.
But I'll say this something. Anthony Lewis really impressed me in this showing tonight, gentlemen.
Yeah, he did.
But he was impressive. He was absolutely impressive. But the great D is your winner as he heads to that super show on May 13th. We have returned. This is DCA Takedown episode 69. Still to come tonight, the DCA World Champion Smokey will take on DCA Celestial Champion AJ Young in a non-title match.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a hell of a match, guys. But right now, we got the tag team titles on the line.
A big opportunity for these two. Masao and Takeru Yukamura, the Rising Suns.
And that name could not be any more apropos. They are a rising sun. They are a tag team on the rise when it comes to the DCA, and they have been, in the last few months, they have been on an absolute tear throughout this organization, and tonight could be the apex of this. They are, of course, former tag team champions, but they have been proving their mettle in a lot of matches as of late.
Yeah, tonight they could become the tag team champions yet again.
They've beaten the Rising Suns have beaten everyone that's been put in front of them this season.
Except now they got to face two of the biggest guys in the Blacklist. As we await their entrance.
And there they are. There's the franchise Aaron Alexander on your left and the big rig Mark Lawson on your right.
You know, you ask any professional athlete why they compete at the top of their game, and the number one reason why, it's always, they'll say, to become a champion. To prove they are the very best in the world. I mean, you can talk about, the glory of competition or just the honor of taking part, but every competitor wants to be a champion. This right here is what it's all about for all four of those men in that ring right now. You see the Blacklist in the ring right now, the current World Tag Team Champions, the Rising Suns, former, hoping to become champions a second time. This right here is what wrestling in many ways is all about. Those belts right now. This is going to be fun to watch, guys. I can already feel it.
Yep.
And referee Rathburn Sally will take those championship belts. So again, these are brand new belts, of course, designed by the great Dave Milliken for us, and we're so grateful that he chose to do that for us.
Yeah, I believe that's the first time we've seen the tag titles in this new era.
Yep.
All right.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Masao starting things off with Aaron Alexander.
Right. Alexander and Austin won the tag titles way back on was it 61? I want to say 61. They won the tag titles.
From
way
Billy
back.
Lee, yeah.
They won those tag titles way back on Takedown episode 61, way back when this season began, and I may be wrong, but I doubt it. This is their first defense since winning those titles.
Yeah, I think you're right, Eddie.
I mean, no way. I mean, under almost no scenario that would not fly.
Yeah,
but you notice,
and if you noticed, I think this is the first time we've seen Aaron Alexander and Mark Austin in quite some time.
Since they won those titles.
Yeah, and it looks like Mark Austin's beard has gotten twice as long.
Could be his version of a playoff beard.
Right now, Aaron Alexander just stomping away at Masao on the outside. I mean, there is
our Spanish announce team, they may want to book it.
Finally, both men back in the ring. That could have been. I think could have ended in disaster for the Rising Suns.
Exactly. Now, let me ask you guys a question as we get into the opening part of this contest. As we see
Takeru getting tagged in, and both the Rising Suns was in momentarily, without getting a free shot on Aaron and Alexander. Now Takeru, Tiger Bomb onto the franchise.
Yeah.
A guy his size should not be able to do Tiger Bombs like that.
Yeah. Is it me or does Takeru look like a midget compared to Aaron Alexander in the ring?
That is not you, dude. Aaron Alexander's 6'9", 270 pounds. Oh my goodness! But Takeru, that boy's strong.
Yeah, I give him credit where credit's due.
And also angry.
Yeah.
Also, let's be honest. Also strong.
Yeah, he's definitely pissed. Probably with everything that's been going on with his sisters.
Oh my God, that is a story.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's just another story on itself.
Now let me ask you all a question as we get into the opening part of this contest. If you are the Rising Suns, what is your key to victory?
Oh my God! Look at this, a bow and arrow stretch.
But like
probably. Oh wait, I was about to keep. I'd say keep the smaller of the two men in the ring and just wear him down.
Exactly.
Oh!
And in that case, I'd probably say the smaller of the two would. Actually, I don't know who the smaller of the two would be.
Well, height-wise, it would be Aaron Alexander. Weight-wise, I think it'd be the big rig.
No, weight-wise, it would also be Aaron Alexander.
Oh.
Oh, detonation kick by Austin! On Austin and Takeru in the corner, and Alexander with a painted bulldog.
But, you know, you guys mentioned this is their first title defense. And wait, quick cover by the big rig. No.
Remember, it's been Takeru that's been getting most of these wins for the past 2 weeks. I think he actually got all the wins for their team in the last few weeks.
Exactly.
It would probably be in their best interest to keep the rage of Takeru contained, but that is not happening. That's spoke too soon.
Exactly. You know, this is the first title defense for the Blacklist. There's some There's a great interview once by the MMA fighter George St. Pierre who said that, well, until you successfully defend the championship, you're not really a champion in his eyes. And I think he makes a good point. You really have to defend that belt once to prove you really are a champion. This right here is the first real test we're going to see of the Blacklist.
And arrow coming by Austin, lateral press and near fall. And
so
I don't
far,
know.
let's say it, they're passing this test with flying colors so far.
And I don't know.
Wasn't George St. Pierre Batroc the Leaper in Captain America?
I believe you're right.
Oh, headline kick by Takeru. I don't know if you guys noticed, but conspicuous by her absence, she seemed freer.
Oh yeah. I was wondering.
I mean,
about that.
Not that I missed her or anything. I don't.
Who would?
But hang on now. South gets the tag in, and we've seen this before. The South big splash from the top.
Shades of the head shrinkers.
Alexander distracting the referee momentarily, but will it be enough to keep? Oh! That momentary distraction
became an ace of costing the Tag Team Championships.
Man, we almost had two-time tag champs in the Rising Suns.
That splash that the Rising Suns used to win the tag titles the first time nearly got them the titles for a second time.
And Takeru would definitely like to win the tag titles and show his sister AKIRA that you can actually win championship gold without having to sell your soul to the devil.
Oh, how true that is. And now Austin as himself, the elevator! Austin with the elevator, the old lateral press only gets a 2. That was a kind of lazy cover there, but...
Oh, and look at what Mark Austin is doing. He's exposing that turnbuckle.
Typical Blacklist behavior.
Well, some things never change, right?
Precisely.
Exactly.
That padding hour move, now that bare steel coupling has been exposed to the elements.
Now Austin's, snake eyes under one of the
right into that exposed turnbuckle.
Again!
That 2 times now. Oh my goodness.
I was about to. Oh God! Actually, guys, there is something I'd like to ask you. Who do you think's worse at this point, the Blacklist or the new industry standard?
Tie for last.
Good point.
Sorry, tie for last. I mean, I'm sure, but let's be honest, the new industry standard, the new industry standard, at least at the moment, may have the slight edge, but body
what a drive-by kick there by Masao.
On body of work, I have to give it to the Blacklist. Covered by Masao, 2 in the near fall. As far as
Masao looks like a midget compared to Aaron Alexander.
As far as I'm concerned, if both of those groups can go away, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. And now oh my goodness! Oh yeah, press.
I didn't see Kato or Pat Tanaka, but that doesn't really matter right now. The Orient Express move was not enough. When you have a tag team that's as big, muscular, and as dominant as the Blacklist, a finishing move like that probably won't be enough to put him away.
And Aaron Alexander provides some assistance of questionable legality.
Wait, guys, wait a minute. I think Malik Brown's coming over to the table.
Oh really? Can we at least hook his mic up? He's a human being.
This is.
Malik, nice to see you. Welcome to Takedown.
What brings you out here?
What was that? What was that, Eddie, earlier? You want me to leave? That's it? What was that? What did you say?
I said if both your new entries standing in the blacklist could go away, that would be fantastic.
You know, Eddie, I feel the same way if you were not here anymore either. That would be fantastic as well. But hell, we can't have everything in life, not do we? But this is a fantastic match as we get a pinfall here.
You're fall by.
Yeah, the strength of Masao with that move on a Mark Austin.
Now look, Masao is not a very big guy, so I mean, but he's built like a fire plug to have the strength like that. That is incredible.
Now, Austin with a short arm clothesline to Masao.
Yeah,
guys,
Takeru really wants that tag.
Well, you may get it right now because he's in the corner. And finally, in comes Masao.
Well, Takeru is in, and Masao is the one leaving.
Takeru now has got to come on Austin in a near fall. But, Malik, let's go back to you. What brings you here?
Because I can. Because I want to. Because I would much rather have a ringside seat at this really amazing match as I see Takeru Yukimura trying to put the work on Mark Austin. Do you need any more reason?
If that's your reason, that's your reason. Don't get me wrong. This has been a hell of a match.
It is, and considering that Takeru Yukimura is really Takeru is really fighting for a lot of things, not just to be the tag team champions. It's also very personal. He's trying to prove something. He's fighting to bring back something that was once lost to him, and it ain't just the titles.
Of course, you're referring to his sister AKIRA,
who has indeed lost her mind to an evil force more evil than what I thought envy was.
Yeah, that I agree with.
Of course, someone get the smelling sauce. The man's out.
Yeah. Bicycle kick
and now Alexander's in the ring.
Covered. Was that a 1 count?
That was a 1 count. Aaron Alexander isn't as tough as people think he is.
Yeah.
And he can put little Takeru down.
Yeah, the rage of Takeru just fueling him on.
Absolutely. Hey,
whoa.
Oh my goodness!
I got it.
That was impressive.
That is not a small man to be doing a tiger suplex on, but that the inner rage of Takeru Yukimura showing off here tonight.
Dropkick sends the franchise down, and now Takeru. Look at this! Look at this! A lifting inverted DDT by Takeru.
The fighting spirit of Takeru Yukimura on display here.
Oh, this could be it. This could be it. What's Yukimura got in mind here?
Buzzsaw kick time.
Oh!
What's the hell? What the?
No.
Will you help me?
Wait, did that just say help me?
I think I just heard that, guys. I mean, look, the lights went out completely in the arena. All we saw on our monitors was was what you just saw there, and all we just heard was the phrase, "Can you help me?"
That's it.
No! Takeru distracted, but he's still alive. Off that last spot, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was weird, guys.
Mind games being played here.
Who said that? I mean, I couldn't make out the voice.
Could have been AKIRA for all we know.
Oh my God! No! Oh my!
Oh, good Lord!
That's nasty.
Maybe he thought it was AKIRA.
1.
2, 3.
That's it.
Damn.
All she wrote, guys. But I think there's something even more important to what we just saw here, because the Rising Suns had this match won. They had this in the bag. But then that, whatever it was, just happened. We heard, "Can you help me?" And guys, maybe he thought that was AKIRA. I don't know.
And notice that video only played when Takeru was about to win the match, not Masao was about to win the match.
Yeah, what if that was...
That was not by accident.
What if that was the real AKIRA?
Like I said, mind games.
Look at this. Oh! Dude just went splats.
Yeah.
This has gotten, this whole deal has gotten weirder and weirder and weirder as the weeks have gone on.
And Takeru's suffering is just continues.
As well as the Yukimura family.
And at least on this night, it is the Blacklist that reaps in the benefits.
Guys, we are back with more of DCA Takedown, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, I don't know if you know this, Zach Stone has remained in the ring since we went off the air. Sorry, Zach Starr has been in the ring this whole time, and he's going to talk now, apparently.
Uh-oh.
And a coincidence I is not here. Oh.
Yikes.
Ooh. This is getting crazy.
Well, what do you expect when somebody comes out, when somebody in the comfort of a skybox decides to shit talk somebody because they let their emotions get the better of them?
Yikes.
Whew. Well, in this day and age, be careful what you say. But isn't it funny how Zahai is not here? How he coincidentally misses this one? Maybe because
but I'm pretty sure he just
what's gonna happen.
I'm pretty sure he just heard every word Zach Starr just said.
And
Yeah,
if
wherever he is, somewhere cowering in a corner probably.
And if he didn't, I'm pretty sure what Zach Starr said is gonna get back to Zahai. And
Now, by the way, guys, just in case our fans don't know, that girl Elizabeth he was referring to was Elizabeth Preza, who is the ZCW Women's Champion, who will be facing AKIRA for that title in the very near future. And Zach's saying that he needs to focus on her instead of him. I've found in my life that if you bring up a person's family and a person's love interests, they don't seem to take it all that well. But that's just my experience.
well, we'll focus on the future in the future. Let's focus on something more immediate. As in your main event of Takedown episode 69, and guys, I got a feeling this is going to be a good one.
Champion versus champion, AJ Young defending his title against the new DCA World Champion, the Young Gun, Smokey.
Wait. This is a title match now. Because I've been telling the people like for just about the entire hour that this is a non-title match.
Well, somebody didn't give me the memo on that one. I did it.
How long ago did you do it, Malik?
Oh, hang on. The board of directors is telling me that this is a non-title match.
Oh, so they went behind my back, the little bastards.
They apparently went.
Because I made this match.
You did.
And I did do a champion versus champion, but now I hear the board made it non-title. Okay. All right. I see what they're doing.
Like I said, this company needs a living, breathing commissioner. But nobody listens to me around here. Well, earlier tonight, AJ Young confronted Smokey, saying that he wanted a world title shot, and said that Smokey did not deserve to be a world champion. But
yeah, that's rich coming from Mr. Great D Light. He doesn't deserve to be champion. Hell, Calvin Richardson should be Celestial champion right now, and the only reason he even still has that belt is because of a rope break that wasn't even noticed. And if you notice also, your world champion, boys, he's wearing a shirt, a new shirt, and it says it best, 10 years, many victims. And on the back, the words, the motto that he's been using for years, since he started, since this evolution: fear me, respect me.
this new demeanor that Smokey adopted following Proving Ground 3 has finally paid off for him.
That's right.
As 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, Smokey became the new DCA heavyweight champion of the world.
That's right. Beating down a broken down JC Wolfe.
I wouldn't necessarily say beating down. I mean, I would say beat, sure. I mean, considering that Zach Starr kind of did the work.
But yeah, JC's not world champion anymore now, is he?
It's not. That said, this is your main event of DCA Takedown 69. It is Smokey versus AJ Young in a 9-title match.
And basically, also to add something, Eddie, Smokey's always been this kind of person. He even said it earlier tonight. He just turned it up to 100.
Yeah, and then, well, now it looks like both guys are trying to out-taunt each other.
Precisely, but here is the question, guys, that I think needs to be asked right now. Both of these men are champions. But you have to look at it like this, guys.
This has got to be chain wrestling.
Exactly. Well, listen. This is where they want to prove just how tough they are. They want to prove who is the better wrestler at this point. But here's the deal: as much as AJ Young, I'm sure, loves being the Celestial Champion, he wants the top prize. He wants to be the heavyweight champion of the whole world. And the only way he's going to do that is to prove he's better than Smokey. So he's got a lot to gain if he were to get a victory in this contest.
Big kick by Smokey and, just a 1 count.
Yeah, well, let's not also forget, Brian, AJ Young, as far as I know, he was the longest reigning All Stars World Champion, right?
He was.
Until he got beat by a guy named the Goonie.
Of course, Goonie from one of the leagues I compete in, COH.
And big right hand by the world champion.
That's what happens when you turn your back on him. That was AJ's fault.
Now Young, couple right hands, staggers the champion. Young, that toss counted by the Young Gun. But you note, because this is a very important note, Goonie did not pin AJ Young to win the Call All Stars World Title. He pinned Casey Gordon to win the Call All Stars World Title. He pinned the other challenger in a triple threat match.
Sucks for Casey now, doesn't it?
Also sucks for AJ since Also sucks for AJ since he lost the world title without being defeated for it. Big clothesline by Young and just a 1 count. Exactly.
AJ Young. Big drop kick by Smokey.
That's the nature of a triple threat match. One pinfall wins, and sometimes that one pinfall involves one challenger pinning the other. Smokey trying to fight back here. Nightmare take. Elbow right in the crown. Light coach just won.
It's going to be a very intense match here tonight between these two men. AJ's got this chance to back up everything he's been saying since he's been calling out Smokey.
Shining black by Young.
Here's the cover. I was about to say AJ Young is right now it seems he definitely is backing up what he's claiming.
DDT by Young. Young swinging a miss on that elbow drop, and Smokey
makes him pay. Only gets a 1 count out of that.
And a huge kick there from Smokey.
Malik, before we get too much further, I want to address the comments from DCA Survival. The comments on the video.
All right.
Here's my question.
Yes, sir.
Who the fuck and why is anyone on JC's side anyway? Huh? A few months ago, no one could even stomach this man. No. Let me rephrase that. No one could even stomach the little boy. But now everybody here is feeling sorry for him and jumping on the JC Wolfe bandwagon? Yeah, I saw the comments. I know what they've been saying. Who the hell are they to call me a coward or call the NIS cowards? Huh? Or should we forget that JC jumped the railing just to cost me a very important match? And people didn't think I was going to not get my comeuppance, not get my little payback. Really? So how am I the coward? How am I the coward? I want y'all to tell me that. How am I the coward for that? He took something important from me. I took his life.
Well, I'm sure that's your story, and you're sticking to it, right?
It's clear as freaking day. One minute I pay him back for him costing me something important, and now suddenly I'm the bad guy? Really? Is that how we playing it now?
I have a theory if you want to hear it.
I probably don't, but I know you're gonna say it anyway, so go right ahead, Eddie.
Well, maybe, just maybe, you chose to get your comeuppance right when JC Wolfe, and let's be honest, I don't like the guy any more than you do. That you chose the moment where JC was at, hang on, covering, where JC was at the absolute highest point of his career.
Highest point ever, mind you.
Right. Where's the DCA World title? German suplex by Young. Lateral press and almost 3.
Yeah, that was a very close call there.
Smokey
takes a hell of a lot more to put him down. He almost got it though. I'll give him that.
Wasn't a strong kick out, but a kick out nonetheless.
But see, I know what you're about to say, because I went at one of the biggest moments of his career and I took away the title from him, right? Implying that what he did wasn't just as bad. Right. Implying that match with Chris Knight wasn't important to me. Implying that I wasn't fighting for something higher. Right?
Or you took it upon yourself to make a match. Hang on, cover 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, while you guys are arguing back and forth about the JC Wolfe situation, you guys are missing a hell of a match here.
No, I'm noticing the match now. Young has Smokey on the ropes here. I got JC on my mind now.
Super kick by Smokey.
When in your 10 years calling Smokey matches have you ever seen this man do a super kick?
Before tonight? Never?
And almost got him to win.
Now Smokey up on Brett's rope.
What's he got planned here? Oh.
Second rope drop kick is off the mark, and Young sweeps the legs, and look at this. Got pin predicament here. Slows it down. 2. No.
Because right now, let's just put it like this. I'm focusing on these cowards out here calling the NIS cowards VPOC. But look at this AJ Young with the pin here.
And dude gets a near fall.
Running off the ropes. No. He's weighted to the turnbuckle.
Now Smokey perhaps looking for an looking for an elbow drop, but Young able to get out of the way.
Oh wait, what's this? Ooh!
That looks oddly familiar.
Yeah!
If I dare say, that's something that a family member of mine does.
Oh yeah, he does do that move.
And speaking of moves, it could be time for the most overused move in all of virtual wrestling.
Here it comes.
The superplex.
He did return at Survival, by the way. I know it's obvious. I felt the booze.
2 near fall.
I wasn't even there, and I felt them when I came in the building.
And big clothesline by Young.
And look at that. Instead of capitalizing, he just starts showboating. That's smart. It's real smart.
And what shit!
Let me tell you, getting kicked in the head with no kick pads, that's there's a lot of thuds going on.
Yeah. On a scale of that sucks to that really sucks, I'm gonna say that really sucks.
Near the gut.
Oh!
And he paid it back. Smokey decided to cash that receipt.
Paid in full, if you will.
Oh, wait, is this?
The Young Disaster!
I could do it!
I love how he calls that move the very same of his career, young and disastrous.
2 no!
It doesn't even pick up the 3.
Very close call there, though.
Very close. I'm going to give it to him. He was. He's giving Smokey a run for his money.
Inside cradle.
More baggage! Is he have it? No!
It's 2.5.
This is the main event of DCA Takedown episode 69. And what a super kick! Smokey AJ Young, non-title match. Young with the cover on.
And AJ Young is not a happy man. He's getting right in the face of referee Rathburn Sally. That might not be the smartest decision he can make right now.
You can see the frustration showing up because he can't put Smokey down.
That was definitely 2 3/4.
Young with a controversial title retention at DCA Survival. Smokey going head first into the turnbuckle.
He got saved by a blind ref. Let's just be real here. Calvin's a whiny little cunt about everything, but you know what? He deserved to win the Celestial title that night.
Well, at the very
this amazing crowd here in Nashville, Tennessee.
You know what?
Yeah. Where you going?
Wait, what the?
Hey, get back here! Get back here!
Could someone, security, stop him, please. Security.
What the hell is Malik doing?
He is taking off there, I guess.
I have no idea why.
As the referee continues to count Smokey back in. Wait a minute!
What the? What is he? What the hell is this guy? What the hell is he doing?
Malik with the Jaguar knee! And now Smokey back in, trying to get his bearings about him.
And Smokey's not noticing any of this, and the referee's now checking on both men.
Smokey finally to his feet.
Oh no, shatterproof! Oh, come on!
How can he be proud of that?
I got a hunch
bull
that-
crap, guys. I'm sorry, this is complete bull crap.
Guys, let me ask you, why in the hell did Malik Brown do that? Was that because of what AJ said earlier tonight?
Of course it was. You can tell me it wasn't?
Let me answer your question, Brian. Yes, the hell it was. Yes, I did do that because of what AJ did. You got a problem with what I did?
When the hell did you get back?
You can run pretty fast.
Yeah, I can. That's why I'm the best.
Are you channeling the Speed Force?
Well, my name ain't Barry Allen, but I damn sure should be.
All I'm gonna say, well, look, Malik. All I'm gonna say is this: I don't have any beef with you whatsoever, and I don't want to have one. But I think Smokey ought to owe you something pretty nice for Christmas this year. Because if it wasn't for you, I don't think he would have kept. I don't think he would have won that match, and we both know it.
Oh, really? He wouldn't?
I gotta agree with Brian on this one.
Really? Y'all think that? Okay, you can believe what you want. But he's still your world champion, and this has been DCA Takedown.
Wait, just 1 second.
And that may be the next world champion. And wait a minute, that may be the next world champion. TJ Kennedy, who will face Smokey. What a
7 degrees of trauma.
Huh. Okay. Make your name, kid.
That could be a world champion on June 1st.
He could be.
Could be.
Oh, and look at that. Arrogant. He's got the belt.
He will face the winner of the Great D and Smokey at the 4-year anniversary show.
And Malik just left. He is, if you look, he left our announcement, but he is staring down TJ Kennedy in the middle of that ring. See where he is? He just ran, got down there. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Malik brought TJ Kennedy into this business part at Battle Pro.
Oh, this should be very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Scoots. Thanks for watching Takedown. We'll see you next week.